Okay then, so Sundial stock, actually, we haven't looked at it for a while, simply due to the fact that it has not been doing much. Overall though, if we are looking from, let's say, the 17th of December to the current date, we can see we are up 9.5%. You know, you could be asking yourself, is now the perfect time to buy Sundial? So of course, looking at this one over the past 6-month period, we can see, with the exception of the first few months of the period, from about October, maybe even November, we are actually up significantly on the stock. We all know what happened in this big bit where Sundial did have the potential to be approved, or at least legalized marijuana or cannabis, which is what they sell, and of course if that was to happen, that would probably have a huge impact, and that would obviously be further down the line. So of course, even without that happening, the stock has increased 9.5%, like I said, towards the later part of the month. However, on the overall month, we are looking at a big decrease of over 20%, and in my opinion, that is still due to the end part of that sell-off occurring. So of course, it was bound to happen. You know, it wasn't going to stay up there all the time. Overall though, that big increase was actually a good thing for the stock, because in my opinion at least, it put the stock a bit more on the radar, if you will, and a lot more people were aware of it, and now a lot more people are holding it. Now I do expect that this one to grow in the future, but I'm going to be talking about that more in this video. If this does sound like a good plan for an episode, by the way, please do leave a like and please do subscribe. You'll be helping out the channel massively, and of course, if you do want to join us on Discord to talk about stocks, the link will be down in the description. On top of that, if you would like to donate a small amount each month, you can do so by pressing the join button, and of course, let's not waste any more time, we're just going to jump straight into the video. So yeah guys, looking on screen right now, we can see, like I said, over the past month, that big sell-off from that news which was potentially about to occur. Now I did say at the time, it does not look likely that that would get passed anyway, and even if it did, you know, that's kind of one of those factors where it's 50-50, in the sense that yes, it could get passed, most likely it wouldn't, but even if it did, you know, you are still playing with fire in the sense that it's high risk. Looking at that one from now though, we can see a lot of that sell-off has happened, and it looks to have started to level out in the 40-cent range, maybe even the 50-cent range, looking at a more recent time period. And of course, seeing this leveling out does look good for me. I think in the future we are potentially looking at some future growth. Now, of course, big events that have happened recently is the fact that this company ran out of debt, in the sense that they are not in debt anymore. That is good to see. I'm happy to see that. That means that we can hopefully get some profitability on the table. If this one does become profitable in 2021, I definitely think we could hit above 70 cents, and I do think for the long term we are in with a winner here. Overall, for the time period on that growth, I don't really think it's going to be growing too fast, in the sense that, you know, if you are looking for a quick growing stock, I definitely don't think that this is your one. But looking at this one on the past year, we can see that Sundial is definitely picking up some action. Most notably, like I said, from that later part of the year, because we were looking at decent prices previously, but you know, from the end to now, we are doing quite okay. So leading into 2021, I do think we are in a better position than when we were up here, because a lot of that hype has sold out. Even with that sellout happening, we are still looking at some good news, because obviously the Sundial stock is not in debt anymore, which is great to see. Like I said, more profitability into the future year to come will bring good things, I do believe, and I think Sundial is definitely a stock to keep on your radar. In this market sector, you know, I definitely don't think it is potentially the best buy out there. I think there are definitely some more interesting buys, some probably more stable buys, but you know, if you are looking for the high profit, potentially Sundial does provide that one. But obviously on the same note, there are definitely better stocks out there for a high profit margin right now, and obviously on top of that one, in this industry there are definitely better, more reliable stocks. But you know, if you are looking to Sundial, you're definitely looking to the next 5 to 10 years, in my personal view. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.